It always takes a minute. Everybody just bear with me a second while I grab these links. And let's see, make sure we've got the chat up. I think we're almost set. Make sure you say hi as you come in so that I know you are here. And we will get started in just a moment. We're going to do earrings tonight because it doesn't require me to reach up behind me to put things on the mannequin, which is still a little bit uncomfortable. There we go. There's one link. And there's two links. Okay. We should be set on the links now. And let me refresh this and make sure that the chat is working on Facebook. Seems to be. All right. Let me rearrange my windows here. Okay, so we have lots of earrings tonight. I have all my earrings here set out beside me, so if you have a request for anything specific, let me know. Hello, Kim. Hello, Mom. So I know that the chat is working now, so that's good. You never know. So if you have requests for anything specific as far as earrings go, let me know because I can always grab it from right here next to me. Otherwise, I will just grab some stuff off of here and we will show that. Oh, somehow I full screened this one and I don't know how I did it. Love it when I do that, right? Technology's great as long as it works well. All right, let's see. What do we have first? First, let's do some blue crackle earrings. We're going to try to do 30 pairs in 30 minutes to be done by 7:30. These are called Artfully Artisan in blue. So we have the blue crackle stones in a bead up here and a pear-shaped bead down here. Then we have some texture, that hammering texture on these bottom pieces. Looks a little bit like a teardrop. This is the length and size. Hello, Shannon. Length and size. And I have 2 pairs of these. So Artfully Artisan in blue is going to be number 101 tonight. 2 pairs of those available. Put those on the rack. I will not be doing cartwheels or hand flips or anything else on the show tonight. I think I'm prohibited from doing those anyway. So, not too excited. Alright, these are some jacket earrings. So, these are a light blue pearl. This is called Give Us a Pearl in light blue pearls. So, all you're going to see from the front is the stud, and then this is going to hang from behind your ear. So, just like that. Hello, Rosie. We have 3 pairs of these. And again, they are in the baby blue. Give Us a Pearl in blue, number 102. Do you have the whole gang tonight, Rosie? Or did you get time alone? Max and I got to be home by ourselves tonight. I think Daniel went out with his sister and his other friend, brother-in-law. And they went to something, they were having something in the Marbles Museum tonight, so that's what they are up to. Alright, another set of blue crackles. So if you like that southwestern, the crackle stone, these are flowered. So they're called tapered tiers in blue. We have a double flower up at the top, and then smaller single flowers down below. You have time alone, that's awesome. This is the length and size. It's not gonna focus here. Come on, camera. It doesn't like when I move too fast. So these are tapered tiers in blue. We've got 2 pairs of these. Number 103. All right, we'll leave the blue alone for a little while now. Let's see what else we got. We've got lots of white, so let's pull out some white. I turn on my fan a little bit. It's a little stuffy in here today. It's not hot, it's just stuffy. Alright, I get lots of compliments on these when I wear these. I have 1 pair of these left. These are called Hawaiian Heiress. So they have a gold center, and then these are a white painted flower. Our post is right above that center, so they hang kind of like this on the ear. So Hawaiian Heiress in white, 1 pair left, number 104. Let's see, number 105, also only 1 pair of these. Malibu Gardens in white. So you can see all the little designs, the cutouts in these. We've got some scrolls and some flowers, and then these white opaque beads. So this is the length and size of these earrings. White's great because pretty much goes with everything. Malibu Gardens in white, just 1 pair of these. 105. Number 106. I like these. I call these chandelier earrings. Mostly because they're on that frame. So let me show you the back of them. So they have this frame that they're attached to make sure that they all hang right. It just reminds me of a chandelier for some reason. These are white dewy beads. So they're semi-transparent. They're all going to stay hanging like this because they are on that frame. This is the length and size. Got a diamond shape. So we have With All Due Respect in white, 1 pair of these, number 106. Hello, Ashley. How are you doing? Good to see you. Isn't it weird that it gets dark so early now? I don't like it. Turn of the Century in white. So these are smaller post earring. They are an infinity sign, which is a nice design. And then we have 2 rectangular white rhinestones across the center, and then little white rhinestones around the outside. 105 for you, Rosie. Gotcha. This is the size. So again, they're smaller. Turn of the Century in white, number 107. I am doing okay, Ashley. I actually went to the meeting last night. It was tiring. It seems like everything takes a little bit more effort and energy than it usually does, but it's not too bad anymore. We're getting there. And being able to move around quite a bit doesn't hurt so much. A little bit sore, that's it. So I'm probably going to survive. Poshly Primitive in white. So these are a white crackle stone. So they're little, almost like teardrop shapes. This is on a gold hoop, and they have gold spacers. So this is the length and size. We have 1 pair of these. Poshly Primitive in white is number 108. Now let's find some things I have more than one of, because, you know, more than one person might want them. You want those? 107? Got you 107. Did your daughter steal yours? So I remember you bought those one time before. Alright, Ice Garden Gala in white. So white rhinestones. These kind of look like frosted leaves. So we've got marquee shaped rhinestones along both edges, and then little round ones right down the center. These are obviously going to curve wrong because I can't put my face in between them, but so they'll curve toward your face normally. Yeah, that's the last pair I have. I will double check and make sure, but I'm pretty sure it says it's the last one, so, but I'll make sure. You lose them, yeah, they're small, so they're easy to lose. Alright, so we have 3 of these. Ice Garden Gala, number 109. If I have another one, I'll message you and let you know. Hello, Aunt Dora. How are you today? We are doing earrings tonight. It's a little bit easier for me not to reach up to the mannequin. Water Lily Whimsy in white. So these are rhinestone as well, a little bit on the bigger side. We have that large teardrop down at the bottom surrounded by the white rhinestones. And then these little marquee shaped. I had to think about what they were called. Marquee shaped ones, kind of flower shaped. This is the length and size. I am feeling okay now. It took a little while longer than I expected, but I'm feeling okay now. Water Lily Whimsy in white. We have 2 of these. This is going to be number 110. I can finally get out of bed by myself without feeling like I'm going to die or like I'm going to rip something open. For a long time, standing hurt. I guess because of the pressure on it. Gravity, but it's not bothering me now, so that's good. Serene Shimmer in white. These are moonstone. So we have that dewy stone, the oval dewy stone, and then we have the antiqued silver around the outside with little white rhinestones, added for a little glitz. This is the length and size. So we have Serene Shimmer in white. I have 2 pairs of these, number 111. If anybody has any requests for any certain colors or styles of earrings, let me know because I can pull them down off my rack right here. I have both racks next to me to make it easy, so I can very easily grab something if you want something specific. Let's see. Let's do some silver. I'm just gonna have some silver. Okay. Bye, Esley. Thanks for stopping in. Alright, this one is going to be a post earring. Let's see. The post got stuck here. I have to take it off the card and get it right. There we go. Sometimes they get twisted around in the card. Alright, Artifacts of Life in silver. I'm turning this way so you can see. They have little hammered pieces with a double arch up here. This is a post earring, and so the post is up here in the top. This is the length and size. That's what they're going to look like. Move my earring. There we go. That's better. So I have 1 pair of these left. These are Artifacts of Life in silver, number 112. I am just happy to be done, have everything not hurting so much anymore. It's always good. Not uncomfortable so much. Rocky Mountain Royalty in silver. So these are the gray crackle stone. You can see the veining in that stone there. And then they have kind of an upside down heart look. A little teardrop with an indentation. This looks more like an antique setting to me than a southwestern. This is the length and size. So we have 2 pairs of these. Rocky Mountain Royalty in silver, number 113. How's everybody else doing? How's your weather? That's what I want to know, because everybody's weather is so different. Right now we're at 59 degrees. Now this morning, when I first talked to Mom, she was at like 70 something. We were at 66. So we've been a little bit low, but it's felt pretty good. It's been warm enough. Symphony Sparkle in silver. So we have very light gray pearls along with double white rhinestones in between each one. It's set in a circular pattern. I like when they can combine the rhinestones and the pearls because that means I can wear them with more necklaces. So this is the length and size of these. I do have just one pair. So Symphony Sparkle in silver is going to be number 114. I think those are barely silver, but nobody asked me. They never do. Let's see what else we got. I have a lot of one and done in silver because we sell a lot of silver. Seasonal Sparkle. High of 40 on Monday. Yuck. Hi, Allison. What's your weather like up there? We're talking about what your weather is like right now. Seasonal Sparkle in silver, a post earring. Post is up in here. So they are going to hang down like this. That is that hematite rhinestone in the center. So that is the transparent one, so the dark gray. Just have one pair of these. Seasonal Sparkle in silver is number 115. And these are that same type of hematite, but in a different shape. So we have these in teardrop. Let's get them both turned the same way. Come on. Rain and high of 50. Okay. We had that, I guess it's been 2 weeks ago when we went camping just before my surgery. These are called Smile for the Camera in silver. So we have one white solitaire and then the teardrop shaped dark gray stone at the bottom. This is the length and size. So Smile for the Camera in silver with 3 of, it's number 116. I did hear that it's supposed to get a little bit cooler because we were supposed to get rain too. Dark, rainy, and 40-ish. Okay. That sounds like Kim's weather. Mom got to 87 today and 47 last night. Okay, 87's a little bit warm for November. 47 at night is good though. It's always nice. I like it when it's cool at night because I sleep better. Alright, Commercially Corporate in silver. So this is like a denim type material. Stretched over a frame. This is a post earring. Kind of gives off 90s vibes. And that is shiny silver on it. This is the length and size. So this is the way they're going to hang. They're going to be a square set on point. That's what they call this. Commercially Corporate in silver. We have 2 of these. Number 117. I know in one of my pictures when I was pregnant with Brandon in, let's see, that would have been 1994, I have some very light denim earrings that had lace across the center. They were square also. I haven't seen those in a long time. It was hot in the sun. I bet it was. It's hot in the sun even when it's in the 60s here. Alright, Serving Up Sparkle in silver. Another hematite set. This one has both the transparent and the mirrored type of hematite, along with white rhinestones around the outside of that transparent one. So I'll pull them back just a little bit. We only have one pair of these. This is the length and size. So we have Serving Up Sparkle in silver, number 118. Let's see, let's do another kind of middle. Let's see, we have some rose gold. We have some pretty rose gold. I'm kind of partial to these. I like the little chains that these are suspended from. These are called Sentimental Setting in rose gold. I do have 2 pairs of these. So we have the beautiful filigree on the bottom. Doesn't that almost look like a butterfly in the center of that filigree? And then the little scroll work. So rose gold is a combination of gold and copper, which gives it its pinkish tone. This is the length and size. Sentimental Setting in rose gold. We have 2 of these available. It is number 119. Number 120, because sometimes you just want a basic rose gold earring. I do have 2 pairs of these left. These are the hinged hoops. These are about the size of a nickel. So, a little on the smaller side, more minimal. This is the length and size. So these attach into the back of themselves, so you don't have to worry about your earring backs getting lost, which I do all the time. I have 2 pairs left. Streamlined Status in rose gold, number 120. And we're right on track to get our 30 and 30 done. Let's see. I also have some tiny hoops in rose gold. Very narrow. These are called Ultra Upmarket in rose gold. I have 4 pairs of these. So these are not even the size of a dime. These are the 1/2 inch ones. So gives you kind of an idea what size that is. They're pretty tiny, so maybe a second hole or just for a minimal look in the first hole. These are Ultra Upmarket in rose gold. They are number 121, and I have 4 pairs of those. Ooh. Bent over wrong. Gotta stop bending over wrong. Last pair in rose gold that we're gonna do. Opulently Orchid in rose gold. 120, okay. Opulently Orchid in rose gold. So we have a double flower at the bottom. And this is snake chain going down to it. This is the length and size. Yeah, the camera's being funky. There we go. So just 1 pair of these. Opulently Orchid in rose gold. These are going to be number 122. I like to keep a lot of basic earrings around because they're easy to wear with everything. I can switch them in and out between necklaces. So change my whole look by changing what necklace I'm wearing with them. It's always nice. Alright, gold pair. We have another small pair of hoops. So these probably about the same as the other ones, about a 1/2 inch. These are called horoscopic helixes. I do just have 1 pair of these. You can see they're a double hoop, so they cross over each other in the center. 1 strand is the rhinestone, 1 strand is the gold. It's got a little bit of both. This is the length and size. So 1 pair of these left. Horoscopic helixes in gold is number 123. Stop moving wrong. And these are really pretty. These are called Imperfect Illumination in gold. And they're also in multi because these are the iridescent rhinestone. So rectangular iridescent rhinestones. This is kind of an abstract circle. They are post earring. Our post is up here in the top. So this is the size, about the size of a nickel. I have 2 of these left. Imperfect Illumination is number 124. Okay, I'm gonna have to scoot my chair over. There we go. Don't want to be hurting myself. We don't want to go through any of this again. Just about getting healed up. Max would be really mad if I hurt myself now. Okay, let's do some in black because I have some black. Let's see. Oh, lots of cute ones in black. And black is easy to wear with different things, so this one I just have 1 of. This is called a Blast of Blossoms in black. So post earring, post is up at the top of these flowers. So these are black with the white rhinestone center, double flower. This is the length and size. So you can see they're not a huge earring, but they're a nice size you can see. A Blast of Blossoms in black is number 125. Just 1 pair of those. Why am I out of numbers? Because we only went up to 125 last time. So I gotta get the rest of them out of my drawer. Okay. these. I have 2 pairs of these. These are called Intensely Icy in black. This is the black metal. So if you see the back of them, you can see they're that black metal. White rhinestones on the front. So these are interlocking rhinestones. Post up here at the top. So this is how they're going to hang. Just like that. Intensely Icy in black. 2 of those available. Number 126. Let's see. Let's pull out some of these hoops because these are blockbusters, but they are blockbusters for a reason. Blockbusters are things that we have all the time. I can reorder them all the time, so everything else is limited. The blockbusters I have all the time. And these are the ones that they're called multi because they are black metal with the white rhinestones, kind of like those last ones were. What I love about these is they have the rhinestones along the front curve and then inside of the back curve so that when people look at you, they're getting both in that view. This is the length and size. We also have these in silver with the white rhinestones, in gold with the white rhinestones, and black with black rhinestones. But this is that multi-pair. This is number 127. I won't tell you how many pairs of that I have because I don't really know, but I can reorder them. So I just keep a stock of them. When they get low, I order them again. Let's see what else I've got here. Let's see, I have some leather ones. So I have some little flowers. Let's do the little flowers first, and I'll pull off the leather ones, because these are in front of them. Sunshiny Daisy in black. So a little black flower, the white rhinestone in the center. That post is also right in the center, goes right through that rhinestone. This is the size. So these are about the size of a dime. Sunshiny Daisy in black, just 1 pair of them, number 128. Number 129, also in black. This is in a natural leather, so you can see where it has the edges. And we have a little embossed pattern on the top of them. So I can get a good view of that. There we go. Little flowers and branches, leaves. This is the length and size of these. So, Naturally Nostalgic in black, my last pair of these, number 129. And I guess we'll finish up, let's do a copper pair because I can't leave the copper out. Let's see, I've got a small copper pair too. Burnished Beauty in copper. These are also a 1/2 inch hoop, a little bit wider. This is an antiqued copper. This is what they look like. This is the size. So again, this is the 1/2 inch. These are the tiny hoops, just a little wider. 2 pairs of these. This is Burnished Beauty in copper. It is our last pair for tonight, and it is number 130. Okay, if you missed any part of the show, you can always go back and watch it because the replay is going to be posted. I will be back here again on Sunday. I'm not sure what we're going to do on Sunday yet. A lot's going to depend on what I'm up to, if I'm able to reach up without hurting myself. So we'll decide as we get closer to Sunday what we'll do then. Let's see, next week. Next week we will only have a Friday show. No, a Sunday show, sorry. Friday night, we are headed to a football game, the Duke football game. And that's going to take up most of the day, actually. It starts pretty early. So we will be gone for that, but then I will be back on Sunday to do a show next week. So we'll just have the one show next week. I think that's all I know about for now. So thank you all for joining me. I appreciate it. I am feeling better and healing up fast, so we're going to try to keep that going so that I can get back to normal, or as close to normal as I get. Alright, you guys have a great evening. We made it our 30 and 30. Actually, we did it in 29 minutes. So, we're getting good. We will see you back. Yes, football. We will see you back on Sunday at 7 p.m.